the extreme reactions to anxiety or those moments of panic when we have a fear or we have a trigger are responses to feelings of being unsafe.
Gabby Bernstein, a role model for spiritual seekers.
I actually have a question.
Okay, good.
Like, are there different levels of anxiety? Like, for instance, like something that happened to me recently was I was in an airplane and I went into the bathroom and I thought I locked myself in the bathroom. Like, I couldn't figure out how to get out. Full panic mode. So after I got out, I sat down and I was like doing my box breathing on the plane. And I was like, am I experiencing anxiety or am I experiencing a panic attack? Or is it the same thing? And what methods can help me calm down?
So I think they can coexist. I think that anxiety is a precursor to a panic attack, or you could go into those moments where you feel like I'm so out of control or I'm stuck, right? Or I'm locked in. And that can be a trigger response into a panic attack, which was the extreme reaction to the core belief that I am unsafe. So much of the antidote to those extreme moments is reminding ourselves of returning to safety. And so you went to your box breath, which is breathing in for 4, holding your breath for 4, out for 4, hold for 4, and then recycle, rinse and repeat.
Totally, yeah.
But another one that I love, and this is a practice that I share in the Gabby coaching app, is the tapping on the gamut point. And this is beautiful for those moments of panic because it's a really beautiful practice of bringing yourself back to safety. So this point is a EFT, emotional freedom technique point, and it's right between your pinky finger and your ring finger. It's in that little skin right there. And you tap and you would say to yourself, I am safe. I am safe. I am safe. And if you remind yourself that you're safe while tapping on this point that's stimulating your nervous system to settle, and you start breathing as you say it, you start to remind your whole system that safety is possible and you start to settle. So the extreme reactions to anxiety or those moments of panic when we have a fear or we have a trigger are responses to feelings of being unsafe. So coming back to safety through breath, through mindfulness practices, through meditation, all these practices that we start to develop, and the ones that I'm going to give in my challenge are tools that you can dip into in any moment that anxiety takes over, and you can just go into your toolbox of methods, practices, meditations, heart holds. There's just so many of them. You can dive right in, people, dive right in, and those methods will give you this moment of remembering that safety is inside. And as you start to practice these methods and practice these principles, then that remembrance of safety becomes stronger and stronger, and the anxiety becomes farther and farther away, or the anxiety becomes, there's less anxiety about getting anxiety.
Right.
This is a big one. Okay, guys? So much of our anxiety happens because we're fearing the anxiety coming on. You got me? You got me? And that fear of not knowing how it can stop.
Right.
And that's the power of this anxiety relief challenge, because I'm going to give you 14 days of practices that will show you in real time how you can soothe your system and calm that energy and return to safety. And as you now have this spiritual proof of I can get back to safety, then you no longer have to fear the anxiety. That's actually what happened to me when I was 16 and I was struggling with anxiety and depression. And my mom gave me a mantra, and she taught me how to soothe my system and calm my energy through this mantra-based meditation. And as soon as I knew that I could feel that relief, through the first meditation, I felt relief. Just knowing that was like having a Xanax in my pocket, because I knew that in those moments of anxiety, I had a tool I could turn to. And so that's my intention for this challenge, is to give people multiple tools, 14 days of tools that they can practice, rely on, return to, and then have that spiritual proof that I can return to safety. Safety is inside. I can have anxiety right now, but I can know that safety is also inside.
Totally.
If you like this video and you want to get more Gabby, check out the next one right over here.